Hey guys, what's up? It's Jimmy, and today we're taking a look at Tomodachi Life for the Nintendo 3DS. Nintendo is known for sticking to their well-established IPs like glue more often than not. They do, however, come up with very unique ideas when they hop off the Mario trail, and Tomodachi Life is one of them. Now, while this is the West's first time experiencing the day-to-day life of the Mii characters, Japan was graced with a previous installment in this franchise. When the sequel game was released in Japan, I didn't think we'd be seeing it leave that region, but lo and behold, here it is. Now, just what is Tomodachi Life? A lot of people have been comparing it to Animal Crossing. As someone that has plugged more hours than I'd like to admit into New Leaf, I can honestly say that the two have almost nothing in common. Tomodachi Life focuses more on the interaction of the islanders with little input by you, where Animal Crossing focuses on you the player and customizing your home and village to your liking. Tomodachi Life's main goal is to get the Miis to be friends, date, get married, and possibly have a kid. The novelty of all that is seeing completely unrelated people interacting in normal ways. For example, Finn from Adventure Time is married to Beyonce in my game. Animal Crossing doesn't have one main goal, it has a bunch of different goals, like decorating your house, or paying off debts that you've racked up. Most things in Tomodachi Life happen when you're playing the game. You won't have to worry about missing a momentous occasion in a Mii's life, unlike Animal Crossing, where the world is alive even when you're offline. While both games do have events that occur at specific times during the day, you could do almost every basic part of Animal Crossing at any point of the day. There is always at least something you can do in that game, and you could choose when you want to do it. You can easily spend a few hours in a row each day in Animal Crossing. With Tomodachi Life, you can't. A lot of your playtime is centered around what the Miis want you to do and when they want you to do it. If you want to spend a lot of time in the game in one sitting, then be prepared to do a lot of waiting around and doing nothing. The Miis aren't always asking for favors or to make new friends. They do it at random, and the only way to combat this waiting period is just to make a bunch of Miis and hope they're all asking for things at once. When I made about 50 Miis, which sounds like a lot but you'll realize it's very easy to accomplish, I found out that I did have a good amount of things to do each time I played. Several of my Miis got hitched and even had babies. Spin, baby, spin. There are a handful of minigames that the Miis will ask you to play with them, and while they are fun, playing them over and over again can get really boring. There are only so many times I'm willing to play this sorry excuse for football. The game also turns off at around 8 or 9 o'clock. Most Miis end up falling asleep at that point, and while you can look at some of the dreams of the Miis, after about a night or two, not so many new things start showing up. Tomodachi Life is definitely a fun game, but it's also light on content. It's not something that you'll be playing for hours on end, which is why I think comparisons to games like The Sims or Animal Crossing are somewhat misleading. This is a game you'll want to have downloaded to your 3DS, so you can check in it a few times during the day to see what your Miis are up to. I wish there were more things to do after your Miis had kids. I'd love to see if there was a school aspect to the child growing up into adulthood. Maybe that could be considered for a future installment. It's a very hard recommendation to make at its current price point, but if you're really interested in the game, then go right ahead. And feel free to add my Mii to the game as well. Link to the QR code is in the description.